Welcome to MFers Live, ladies and gentlemen. I love doing the countdown to that every time. See, it's big hand on the 12, little hand on the 8. It's 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is time for MFers Live. I'm getting my MF crew's getting the updates right now. There's a poster that's been made, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So I will be showing one. Yeah, see, I'm wearing my, I know it's not Tuesday. I know it's Monday, but I'm wearing my Taco Tuesday shirt because, come on, every day's got to be Taco Tuesdays. Come on. Yeah, we're starting the stream off talking about tacos, of course. And look, I washed my mugs. So this way, I can drink my coffee with you guys. All right. So let's see. There is my notification. Right on. Oh, and of course it just shut off. Why did it shut off? No, what happened? Okay, we're gonna try to pop back on here. Hopefully it will pop up and I could read everybody's comments. Okay, if it doesn't, okay. All right, fine. We'll clear it. We'll stir it all over. But yes, welcome to this edition of MFers Live. It is January 22nd, 2018. And this is our Positive News Mondays, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'm going to try to find us here. There we go. All right, so if I can get the comments are already up. All right, hello, Yvette. Hi, Timmy. Hey, Mary, Melissa. Hey, Nick Bowles is in the house. Hello, Mary Jane. How are you? Welcome, everybody, to this edition of MFers Live. All right, so we're going to start this off. I guess we can move this over a little bit. I still got the paintbrushes and the screens. All right, so we're going to get our shout-outs on the go for now, like we usually do, always to start. All right, hello, Christopher. Thanks for tuning in. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, some of the comments I might not be able to get until the end of the stream. So remember, bear with me, because when we go over to read this day in history for January 22nd, I won't be able to see the comments until they finally pop up on the desktop, the laptop. All right, so we're going to get some shout-outs going here, and this way I can get everybody's comments before I scoot over to do some positive news. Oh, and I'm shooting everybody's names all over the place. Hello, Becky Radke. How are you? Hello, Freedom. And yes, to anybody who's following MFers Live, if you guys got a notification earlier, Becky Radke actually posted a picture to MFers Live to the page for everybody to check out. She made us a little stuffy. It's so cute, too. It says MFers Live on it. Yes. Right on. Let's see. Yeah, History Day. Yes, we will have our day in history like we do every day. But today's our Positive News Day, so we're going to read nothing but positive news stories. All right. So, oh, look. Big Sexy's in the house. All right. So we got Tanner Wanamaker. So try to see if we can do these quickly for us. Jesse, heck yes, he is. Yes, it's an orange cat. Yes. Thank you, Becky, for pointing that out. Yes, it's an orange cat. So we have Loretta Broughton. Yeah, see, Big Sexy's in the house. All right, and then we got, Leanne Mulis. Look at that. We had Loretta and then her twin sister, Leanna. Leanne, not Leanna, Leanne. Don't want to get them confused. All right, hey, Mindy. Mindy's in the house, too. We got Timmy playing. There's our Joker on duty. All right, see, here we go. We got Jeff Bolton. And, yes, I was actually looking at the shirt today before I put it on. We got Shannon Lewis, and I'm like, it's Monday. I'm like, it does say, Taco Tuesday. And I'm like, you know what? I was just saying yesterday that Taco Tuesday should be every day. So, you know what? I'm going to wear it today. All right, and then we have, there's Paul. Let's see who else we got here. We got, Freedom McIntyre. See, your name's still in there. All right. Rich is in the house. Hey, Rich, how are you doing, buddy? It's always, like I said, it's always good to see everybody in here. And like I said, drinking from my MFers cup. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you have a chance to win one of these beautiful MFers mugs that were donated by Ashley Smith. You can see on the back it says peace, love, and positivity. There's only one of these up for grabs, so it's a really unique item to have. And then, hey, Jazzy, how are you? And then, see, we got the other. We have 6 of these up for grabs. See this? I got to turn this one. Let's go see MFers Live. There's our logo. And these were donated by Leah Dubrick, but it was all done by Chloe's Closet. There's her little symbol back there. But, yes, we have 6 of these up for grabs. Hello, Steven. Thanks for tuning in. But like I always say, make sure that you guys get your comment, your reaction there. You're going to be entered twice for a chance to win. Like I said, we have lots of prizes. We have six of these mugs. We have one of these mugs, brings us to seven. We have, let's slide this over here. Don't want to ruin those pictures. We got 4 CDs up for grabs. They're all autographed. Yes, from Gavin Cole himself. He's autographed these. He's one half of the Deadly Duo. All right, and each one of these is going to come with their own Royal Prince Records. That's the label who put it together. All right, so each one will come with its own sticker. And then, like I said, so that's what? 7 plus 4, that's 11. And then we have the pink beanie. And then we have the black tape. All right. So we're up to 13 prizes. And I still got to go out and go pick up more. Sending positive vibes. Always. Hello, Karen. Thanks for tuning in. Big Sexy's got surgery tomorrow. Well, you know what, Big Sexy? I know you're going to do, buddy. Do well, buddy, because you're a fighter. You know, you're not going to go down like that. You're a fighter. You're going to pull through this, and you know that you have the sport of the MFers backing behind you, sending positive vibes your way. All right, see here we got. Hello, Katrina. Thanks for tuning in. Howdy, all my MFers. Like I said, it's great to see everybody in here. Try to make sure it stays on. All right, guys. So remember, if you guys are popping in, all right, because usually I greet everybody. If you're on my friends list, I see you popping in. I try to greet you. And when you say hi, I try to greet you. Okay, so I'm popping over right now to positive news. So you guys can follow along on the website, which is www.goodnewsnetwork.org. Yes, that's goodnewsnetwork.org, not .com or .ca.org. Or you can follow along the app itself. You can find in your Play Store under the Good News Network. And it's a bunch of little balls in a circle and then one in the middle, and they're all different colors. All right, so we're going to we're going to do this day in history. All right, so the good news in history for January 22nd. All right, so 50 years ago today, the TV comedy variety show Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In debuted on NBC. Characterized by psychedelic colors and a rapid-fire series of gags and sketches, many of which were politically charged and conveyed sexual innuendo. It ran for 5 years with 140 episodes. Hosted by comedians Dan Rowan and Dick Martin, it featured at various times Goldie Hawn, Art Johnson, Richard Pryor, Ruth Buttsy, Judy Carn, Joanne Worley, Henry Gibbon, Lily Tomlin, Richard Dawson, and announcer Gary Owens. And you can actually watch the best of the videos. And that was 1968. And there is, when I share it, ladies and gentlemen, there is a YouTube link there so you guys can check it out. So this is there's more good news on this date, as always. All right, so 6 Australian colonies met in Melbourne to discuss confederation. And that was in 1899. Israel withdrew from the Sinai Peninsula in 1957. A Boeing 747, the world's first jumbo jet, launched its maiden voyage as a Pan Am flight from Kennedy Airport to London's Heathrow. That was in 1970. So the U.S. Supreme Court decided that Roe versus Wade to strike down state laws restricting abortion. That was 1973. So Apple introduced its Macintosh computer during the Super Bowl with its now famous 1984 television commercial. And that was in 1984. And yes, there's actually a link there so you can actually click it and go see the Super Bowl commercial from 1984. The U.S. Senate confirmed Madeleine Albright as the nation's first female Secretary of State, and that was in 1997. I was 17 years old when that was happening. So Evo Morales became the first indigenous president of Bolivia, and that was in 2006. All right, so what else do we have here? Oh, and on this day in 1966, Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys began recording Wouldn't It Be Nice, the opening track for the forthcoming album Pet Sounds. The band's 11th studio album was produced and arranged and mostly written by Wilson and garnered enormous acclaim worldwide. He constructed the song's symphonic wall of sound arrangement using a variety of instruments not normally associated with popular music, including accordions and detuned 12-string guitars, and classical music devices such as the Bitnoli and the Catano. And there's actually a video that you guys can actually click and you can actually see the making of the song with the voice recordings from the actual studio. And on this day in 1967, the Monkees. All right, this is from my older MFers. I hope you guys were. I actually grew up watching the Monkees. I remember used to watch Much Music when I was growing up. But on this day in 1967, the Monkees performed live for the very first time at the Cow Palace in San Francisco to a sold-out crowd. Initially formed for the it's going to try to pop me up to the YouTube video. You want the YouTube video? No. All right. So initially formed for the TV show about an imaginary band, the actor musicians soon became a real band with 5 #1 hits, defining instructions to stay out of the recording studio. The Monkees eventually fought for and earned the right to supervise all musical output under the band's name. And yes, there is a YouTube clip. You guys can actually click it, and you can actually watch a powerful live concert clip of the Monkees. Now, I remember growing up watching that. Okay, I'm going to show this off for everybody. But yes, I grew up watching the Monkees on Much Music. Yes, that's what I was watching, Much Music. And they were really funny. They were. But by the time I got to watch it, I know that they were a band. And I didn't actually realize at first that it was actually just they were brought together for a TV show. That's what it was. 4 people were brought together to, actors to play an imaginary band with a whole bunch of funny gags along the way. And yes, it became a very amazing band, and some really great music came out of that. All right, so let's see here. Oops. All right, so we're going to try to pop that back open again so we can start reading some positive news, because there's actually some really positive news that I've been reading this. All right. So this one's actually from 4 hours ago. Humans don't know what these dogs are doing until they find a confused senior shivering in the snow. So 2 Labradoodles are being hailed as heroes after their animal instincts led to the rescue of an elderly woman who was lost outside in the snow. So Eve and Adam first woke up their morning owners at 4:30 a.m. on Saturday morning when they began tugging on their clothing and begging to go outside. So confused by their pups' unusual behavior, Susan and Lonnie Chester opened their front door to let the dogs outside. Before they could even fully open the door, however, Adam and Eva raced outside and led the Chesters to an older woman who was dressed in nothing but a nightgown. The senior, who looked to be in her late 80s, was sitting in the snow near Chester's truck. She looked up at me and said, "I'm so cold," Lonnie told M Live. That's what it's called. It's called M Live. Not MFers Live, but M Live. I have no idea how long she had been out there. She must have been terrified. So Lonnie took the woman inside, covered her in blankets, and called 911. Shortly after emergency crews showed up at the house, the senior's family also arrived on the scene to help escort her to the hospital for medical treatment. According to the National Weather Service, temperatures in Norville Township, Michigan, were as low as 9 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that's minus 12 degrees Celsius for all our Canadian MFers out there. And yeah, so we were so proud of our dogs, knowing they may have saved a life. I hope this serves us a wake-up call for everyone, especially with it being so cold outside. Susan told them live. It could have been a tragic outcome had Adam and Eva not woken us. All right, so I'm going to share that out right now. So let's see here. So I got to, come on, you got to share with me. All right. Okay, come on to Facebook. All right, there we go. I don't know. I sometimes wonder about technology, ladies and gentlemen. It kind of gives me a little bit of scary sometimes, because I don't know. It seems I go faster than technology. Oh no! All right, so let's see here. So where did he go? I just saw him. What, over here by me? Where'd you? Well, bring it here. I saw you go by me. I know you're trying to get in the limelight, buddy, and I know the cups were kind of in the way. Where are they? Where's your squeaker? Get it. Are you gonna get that one? Okay. I know you'll come around. All right, so here's another one that I actually was starting to read, and this one's from 5 hours ago. Come on. All right, so scientists levitate largest object yet with acoustic tornado that could get humans actually hovering. All right, so you can still hear me. All right, so this is where I'm caught up on the comments right now. I just had Rachel saying she's jumping in the shower, but she can still hear me. Ori's here. Good morning, Ori. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, just remember the comments are a little bit slow to get back. Like I said, I got to get a couple more devices going so that I can actually keep contact of all the comments that are coming in. All right. So the first time psychiatrists have discovered a way to levitate large objects, as in human-sized objects, with an acoustic tractor beam. My apologies. So with an acoustic tractor beam. Acoustic tractor beams work by using sonic power to capture particles and suspend them in midair, according to a press release from the University of Bristol. This gives them an edge over devices that use magnetic levitation, which can struggle to grab small or otherwise tricky objects like liquids. But they've only been able to capture small objects, according to CNET. Never anything larger than the wavelength of sound. So researchers from the University of Bristol became the first to overcome the size limitation, paving the way for levitating humans. They created a system of rapidly fluctuating acoustic vortices, basically tiny sound tornadoes with a twister of loud sounds surrounding an inner and completely silent core, according to the press release. A paper describing the research was published in the Journal of Physical Letters Review. So in the future, with more acoustic power, it will be possible to hold even larger objects. Mahai Kalep, the senior research associate who developed the simulations, said in the press release, this was only thought to be possible using lower pitches, making the experiment audible and dangerous for humans. Think about something like rowing a canoe. If you paddle on just one side, you'll go in circles. But if you paddle quickly and evenly on both sides, you'll go straight, since the opposing forces balance each other out. So you're going on a cat, you go in circles. But if you're going, you will go forward. When a sound field rotates in any direction, some of its spins carries over to affect the motion of the levitating object inside it. So making such an object orbit faster and faster until it becomes out of control and the experiment fails. But by switching the directions of the spin back and forth at high speeds, balancing it through opposing forces, the researchers found the sound tornado, it could hold an object stable. This let them make the tornado's silent core even bigger, ultimately trapping a sphere just under an inch across. It's the largest object ever stabilized by a tractor beam. The sphere is obviously a lot smaller than a human, but it proved for the first time is that it's physically possible for a tractor beam to hold objects larger than wavelengths themselves, according to the Huffington Post. Acoustic researchers have been frustrated by the size limits for years, so it's satisfying to find a way to overcome it. Lead author Azir Marzo, a researcher from the University of Bristol's Department of Mechanical Engineering, said in a press release, I think it opens the doors to many new applications. So the practical applications the researchers believe their work will facilitate include contactless production lines, wherein extremely fragile objects can be manufactured without ever needing to touch them. It also could improve the risk factors for dicey surgical operations, where microscopic devices need to be implanted into the patient's body. A different group of researchers recently created a way to build real-life cloaking technology. Fingers crossed that the next Star Trek predicted breakthrough has to do with reversing global warming. Yes, come on, guys. Tractor beams. So Star Trek. Yes, that's where our technology is going. It's kind of like making us look like we are actually heading towards like a Star Trek. But yes, hopefully the global warming one. All right, so I'm going to share this off, ladies and gentlemen. And then, you know what? I'm going to actually pop back in so I can try to read everybody's comments. So there it is. It's off on my Facebook. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you can always click there. And always remember, when you go check out the clips that I post, the blue words, the words that are highlighted in blue, usually bring you to another article. You'd be surprised how busy you guys can actually keep yourself off this little app. All right, so there it is. It is shared off to both. All right, so it's shared off to my Twitter and my Twitter and my Facebook. All right, and then we're going to try to pop this back in. All right, here we go. So Dylan's here. Hello, Dylan. How's Wheeler Man doing? Hey, buddy. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I'm just networking my Jokers on Duty show to a media tower network. That is pretty cool. That is right on, Tinny. That is pretty cool to network media networks. It's how you go about and spread out. All right, so let's see here. We got Ori's in with us. Hello, Ori. And then we got Nathan's here. That the NTG, and it just shut my screen off. What is that about? All right, we're gonna try this again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I got like 104 comments on there, and I haven't even been able to read any of them. But I will. So I can't tell who's in here now because it kicked me out. But that's all right. It's Connor. Oh, hey, Connor. How you doing, buddy? One of our little MFers is watching on his mom's cellular device, checking us out. Right on. How are you doing, little Connor? I mean, Charlene's here too. Hi, Charlene. Let's see here. Oh, we got everybody's names popping up here. So we got Ken and Kels with us. Neil, how you doing, Neil? Thanks for tuning back in with us. Like I said, I can't tell who's all in here. I'm going to be stubborn. Ooh, Sarah's in here. Hi, Sarah. The little Christmas angels with us, guys. That's great. You know, let's do some more shots. Try to get up. Try to go through as many of these as we can. Let's see. I know. Single chat room. Okay, so I know just getting advice on what good single chat room is good. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I guess it all depends on the chat room, what you'll talk about and stuff. I guess this is kind of like a chat room. Yeah. This would be technically kind of like the MFers Live chat room where everybody's chatting, Mike's just gabbing, everybody gets to hear my voice, of course. All right, so let's see here. Kevin's here. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in. Hello, Debbie. All right, guys. Like I said, I can't tell who's all in here right now. I'm just jumping back in from reading some history, and we read a couple positive stories. We're going to get back to reading some more positive stories because it is our Positive News Mondays. Yes, it is. But we're going to just briefly stop. Hi, Charlene. And this is what I mean. I was actually pointing this out yesterday. It's pretty amazing. MFers Live became its own thing back in May 1st. And over the course of time, all the way up to us now, that I've noticed that, we have little MFers, which is pretty amazing. We have little MFers. Some of them have their own Facebook. Some tune in with their mommies or daddies, their aunts or uncles or cousins or friends. And, you know, they have come hang out with us and stuff. But I've noticed that we actually have families, actually almost entire families that tune in and hang out with us. Like we have the Morrisons. We have I think almost every Morrison in the families with us. We have the Pratts that come hang out with us now. It's a really good feeling. It says a barcode is a patent. There is actually a patent on a barcode, believe it or not. Yes, there is. Ori, you know, we're going to have a little big, long chat. Patents. Patents have been around for ages, like decades upon decades. You can even go find the patent. There is a patent for the roll of toilet paper. Yes. And somebody had to go search it up because they wanted to know which is the proper way to put the roll of toilet paper. Some put it so it comes down and hangs it. Okay, but there is a patent on the roll of toilet paper. But yes, you'd be surprised all the patents that you will find on so many things that are out there. Yes, exactly. The press, woo woo. Phone's trying. All right, keep us informed. Let us know how it goes, Big Sexy. All right, like I said, that you have all the support and all the prayers of all the MFers are with you, hoping that your surgery goes well and successful, and that you'll be back up there out and running, being Big Sexy as always. Is this over? What? It's the only way it should ever go. What? Oh, the toilet paper. Over, or under. I don't know. Like I said, I guess it depends. Some like it under, some like it over. Me personally, I'm not picky. I'm not. If the roll is hanging with it over, not a problem. I will pull. If it hangs underneath, I pull. It's okay. But yes, okay. I totally understand, sir. Okay, I had to definitely sit there and think for a second. But yes, I do believe in the original patent of the toilet paper. The roll is over. That is the way it was originally sketched out in the original patent. I will change it every time. Doesn't matter where I am. Actually, you know what? You'd actually get really annoyed come hanging at my place. I don't usually use the toilet roll. Okay, I use the toilet roll, of course. Roll of toilet paper. I don't put it on the wall. Mine was actually off from the wall. So I actually have a roll that sits on the edge of, it's on the counter next to the toilet. So technically it's not over or under, it's just sitting there. Yes, because I actually got to get the piece put back in so that I can actually put a toilet roll on there. But it's been off for so long. So I guess that would really drive you nuts because you wouldn't be able to put it up. All right, so we're going to do some quick. We got Debbie Trumbull. There you go, Debbie. Then we have, the one, the only, the infamous Mike, maybe. And then we have, Melissa Morrison. And then we have, Doug Rhodes. There you go, buddy. Yes, see, Taco Tuesday. Like I said, it should be Taco Tuesday every day. Should be. And like I said, ended up talking about tacos yesterday as well. Yes, of course. We got Hunter Homerston. Let's see what else we got. We got Andrew McClory. There you go, buddy. Hey, Chris. See, that's what I mean. There's the Morrisons popping in. Like I said, we have the family of Morrisons, we have the family of Pratts. It's really cool. Seeing all these different people with all these, and I'm like, there's some of the last names that, they're related. It's awesome. It's pretty cool. Like I said, we started off as MFers Live on its own. It became its own thing. And now we have little MFers that tune in. We actually have families that are tuning in. And it's a really great feeling. It is. It's pretty awesome. And like I said, you guys got to really make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure that you like and follow MFers Live. So this way you can get notified of every time we put a posting up because coming. Okay. I know that, I was sitting there thinking of doing, events starting in 2018. But we're going to actually be starting events in May of 2018. We're going to try to have an event every month. So this way, so we can try to do a charity event every month. So this way it helps MFers Live, and it can also help a charity of, like I said, we got a whole bunch of ideas going on. But I figured I will wait till May because technically May is our anniversary. It's the 1 year anniversary of MFers Live. So I figured, we'll start the events there. So yes, January 1st is the beginning of a new year for everybody around the world. May 1st is the anniversary to MFers Live. So, hey, Billy, how you doing? We got Christine Coots. There you go. And we got Shannon Lewis. We got a couple more shout-outs here, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're going to pop back over some positive news. There's Tanner Wanamaker. Oh, and yes, if you do follow me, and we got Debbie Brinkman. I actually have been sharing on my wall Ben Guyett Show, ladies and gentlemen. All right. He has his own YouTube channel now, and it's called The Ben Guyett Show. I did share it on my wall. He is starting it there. It's pretty awesome, amazing. And if you guys are wondering who Ben Guyatt is, yes, Ben Guyatt is the original host of Comedy at Club 54 that used to be on TV. He ran for the longest time. Yes, he's going to be, he has his own internet show on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, go check him out. You'll get a good laugh. Like I said, I've always enjoyed, I was used to listen to him on the radio as well. Got to see him live at Club 54 in Burlington. And yes, like I said, I grew up watching him on as the host of Comedy at Club 54. But like I said, you guys always want a good laugh. Go check him out. Ben Guyatt, ladies and gentlemen. And it's called The Ben Guyatt Show. I should have wrote it down so I can actually have a proper spelling next time, all right? Next time I'll make sure that I have a little cue card here that says The Ben Guyatt Show. Because I've already talked to him, and one day we are going to actually have him sitting here guesting with us. So it's going to be pretty cool and amazing. Hello, Loretta. Loretta, you missed it. You missed it a little while earlier when we did our first set of shout-outs, Loretta. I got your name, and then I got your sister's name. They were back-to-back. We had the twins in a row. It's pretty amazing, pretty awesome. Be right back. Solar Client. All right. Okay, all right. We're still here. Don't worry. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, get your comment, your reaction on every stream. Get a chance to win one of these. Like I said, there's only one more of these ones. Okay, because I have one, and then there's only one more of these. So get a chance to win one of these ones. But there's 6 of these up for grabs. Oh, yes. And yes, I drink with both of these here. And actually, there is actually a select few. Look at dirty there. There's actually a select few that I already have some of these. I do believe, let's see, there's 3 others other than myself. Master Chef, the original MFer girl who sits and streams with us. And then we have, we have a lucky little MFer who, by chance, just leave it to Mike. Have one. I would have handed them all out. I wish I had enough that I could have just sent one to all my MFers. But yes, there the donations right now. You guys can see back there. There's 6 of them. But yes, there is 6 of them. They're up for grabs. They're really awesome, amazing. Leah DeBrick actually got these made up for us. And see, MFers live. That's our little logo. See, there's our little record button because we're technically not recording. We're live. So usually when you're videotaping something, that little red button flashes to let you know that you're recording. So technically we are recording, but we are live at the same time. And yes, they were actually all done by Chloe's Closet. I love that little doll. It's a cute little doll. See if I can get it with the glare. Oh, there we go. I do. I think that's like the cutest little doll it is. But I'm going to be working a little bit with Chloe's Closet as well. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Because right now, yes, I manage MFers Live. And Freedom actually is one of the editors on there. But we do now have a crew, ladies and gentlemen, that are working together so that we can try to bring you a better MFers Live. Always trying to strive to do a little bit better for you guys so that you guys can, like you said, try to make this the best possible. Give everybody a reason to come hang out with MFers Live for some positivity, yes. Okay, I'm going to take a quick sip here and see if we've got time. All right, so then I'm going to pop back out, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, when I pop out, I'll always let you guys know when I pop out that I won't actually see those comments till later on. So always heads up. Really good. Okay, now I got to set this one aside because that one's actually empty. I can drink this one. But all right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm going to go head over right now to try to get that going. Let's see here. Come on. Nope, that's not. Really? I love when cell phones do that. You push one button, and the button beside it actually activates. All right. So let's see here. Okay, we got another one here. This is actually from 6 hours ago. I was meaning to read this one, but I never actually got to read this one. But it really caught my attention. Like I always say, if you go to the Google Play Store, I guess that's what it's called, Google Play, or the Play Store, it's totally free. But what it does is when you download it, and you put the app on your phone, you get notified, and you'll see these little ones. And it's a little confusing because it looks just like my text messaging, but it's actually not text messaging. It's a notification for the Good News Network. And I get them all day long too. But I try not to read them because it messes me up a little bit, because I try to keep track of the positive story I do every day for everybody. So this way, on Mondays and Wednesdays, when I go back to read positive stories, that I actually don't reread one that I've already read for you guys. I try to give you guys all new stories as they come in. All right, so this one is, like I said, it's from about 6 hours ago. Fed up with expensive medications, hospitals are banding together to make their own drugs. So frustrated by constant price gouging and supply shortages, some of the nation's largest hospital systems are banding together to create their own non-profit drug company. The collaboration, which currently includes about 300 different hospitals, as well as the Department of Veteran Affairs, will be dedicated towards creating generic versions of medications that have undergone major price increases in recent years. Dr. Mark Harrison of Intermountain Healthcare, the nonprofit hospital group that is currently spearheading the effort, told the New York Times, "This is a shot across the bow of the bad guy. We're not going to lay down, and we're going to go ahead and try and fix it." So Intermountain Healthcare said in a statement on Wednesday, the new company intends to be an FDA-approved manufacturer and will either directly manufacture generic drugs or subcontract manufacturing to reputable contract manufacturing organizations, providing patients an affordable alternative to products from generic drug companies who comparisons and unfair pricing practices are damaging the generic drug market and hurting consumers. The company will also seek to stabilize the supply of essential generic medications administered in hospitals, many of which have fallen into chronic shortage, they added. Harrison said the Intermountain will not be disclosing which medications the alliance will be producing due to the fear of rival drug companies temporarily undercutting their prices and freezing them out of the market. The nonprofit will, however, primarily be focusing on the drugs that have experienced shortages and price increases. So while they may initially only be selling the life-saving medications directly to hospitals, the nonprofit may open the market to the general public in the future. Dr. Kevin A. Skolem, well, I think I got that right, Skolem, a professor of medicine who is advising the effort, told the Times, if they all agree to buy enough to sustain this effort, you will have a huge threat to people that are trying to manipulate the generic drug market. They will want to think twice. The initiative is expected to combat pharmaceutical companies from monopolizing on vital medications. The most notable example being when Turing Pharmaceuticals CEO Martin Shkreli bought the marketing rights for Diapram, a tablet used to treat AIDS patients. The 32-year-old hedge fund manager faced public outrage after he raised the price of the drug from $13 per pill to $750 per pill in 2015. So way to go, hospitals. They're going to be standing their ground and trying to help out the little guys. So this way that, medicine can be more affordable to the little people. You don't have to go have this, multi-billion-dollar job that you can actually afford the medicine. Because I know that we can have this whole big, huge talk about pharmaceutical companies, but that kind of boils down to political stuff. So we're not trying to, but I had to read that story, guys, because I thought that was really cool. That there's like 300 hospitals that are already working to make a non-profit drug dispensary to be able to help. Sorry here, guys. So I got another one here. This one's actually 7 hours ago. So a woman begs for help to heat icy Baltimore classrooms and gets the warmest response. So Scenaria Jones couldn't bear to see the young students at her city schools struggle through their classes in freezing temperatures. So she took to the social media with a plea for help. Jones, who is a senior at Copen State University and a graduate of the Baltimore City Public School System, is no stranger to the chilling conditions of city classrooms. Because the district's school buildings are already lacking adequate heating systems, this month's harsh East Coast weather conditions force students to stay bundled up throughout the school day. Students are still required to attend classes that are freezing and expected to wear their coats to assist in keeping them warm, says Jones. How can you teach a child in these conditions? So Jones created a GoFundMe page with the goal of raising enough money to buy at least 600 space heaters and supplemental winter clothing for the children. When the campaign went viral, however, strangers from around the world donated over $80,000, 4 times the original goal. So dozens of locals who saw the page went one step further and donated bags full of coats, gloves, hats, socks, and scarves. Others shipped boxes of additional supplies, such as water bottles, hand wipes, cups, and tissues to the school. Much of the campaign's success is thanks to former NFL linebacker and Baltimore native Aaron Mabin. The 29-year-old athlete spurred thousands of social media followers to donate to the cause after he posted a heart-wrenching video of a dozen students sitting together in a chilly Maryland classroom. Since the video started being shared on the internet, Mabin worked tirelessly alongside Jones to collect and receive donations at drop-off locations across the city. The volunteers are currently collaborating with city teachers to distribute space heaters and outerwear to the classrooms that need it the most. Additionally, the campaign has raised awareness of the school's shoddy infrastructure so that city officials are being pushed to improve classroom conditions. It is the responsibility of the school board to make sure that funds allocated for resources such as boilers, infrastructure, and such, says Jones. And this campaign has brought the right amount of attention to this issue to the point where there is pressure on those who are held accountable for funding and project management. So Mabin tweeted, "While our policymakers have been talking and pointing fingers, the people are mobilizing and taking action, and the world is finally taking notice." Now, come on. Why is the schools not being heated? They should be. Like I said, the kids, they're our future. We got to help them, and to sit and to have to sit in a cold classroom, shivering, bundled up. How do you expect a child to learn and to focus? They're going to be too busy trying to stay warm so they can make it through the day. All right, so I have another one here. And this one is actually pretty funny. It's Los Angeles is searching for a graphic designer with a hilarious help wanted. The city of Los Angeles is searching for a graphic designer to create all of their pamphlets, posters, brochures, ads, and displays. And judging by the questionable help wanted poster that they used on social media last week, the city needs one pretty badly. So the Los Angeles jobs Twitter pages help wanted ad looked suspiciously like it had been created by a 5-year-old on Microsoft Paint. If potential applicants are thrown off by the weird scribbles of their government officials, however, the job itself is worth your while. Applicants can earn as much as $40,000 to $103,000 per year. The post spurred some Twitter users to send in resumes that were hilariously similar to the original poster, while others took the chance to share their own embarrassing graphic design experiences. If you or any other graphic designers would like to apply for the position, you can send your application to the Los Angeles careers page. There's actually a link here for it too. And like I said, I will share the post so you guys can actually see them yourself. Some of them are pretty funny there. That's hilarious. And yes, they actually show that's the whole article. Okay. But yes, you'll actually see other people's designs. And yes, they're hilarious designs. You guys definitely got to go check that out. All right, so let's see here. We're going to show this one off too. All right, and then I'm going to come back over, ladies and gentlemen. This way we can maybe do a couple more shout-outs. We're going to interact a little bit more as soon as it shares tweets. All right, there it's tweeted. All right, now see if I can get – it's going to work again. We're going to make it – hopefully No, it looks like I'm frozen. Oh, no, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. All right, Freedom, thank you for coming to hang out with us. Hello, Salem. Thanks for being here, buddy. Hello, how are you? All right, everybody. So you guys can get your comments back here. I will read them now. I am back to the comment page. All right, so we're going to throw a couple out here. All right, just a couple. Ooh, that's a lot. I'm going to put some padding into that. But this still looks pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I can't wait to see what it's going to fully look like when it's done. She said she wasn't done it yet. So she'll be here Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully we'll see where it comes along. And you guys actually get to see that being actually done live while we're live. See, it would have been out sooner, but I fell asleep. Oh, that's all right. Let's see here. So Jessica Meredith Jordan, hey, just popped in to say hi. And has told us it's a great place to be because you are so kind and positive. Well, you know what, Jessica? I try my best. I do. Thank you for tuning in. I am Michael. I am known as the original MFer. And this is MFers Live. Now, just to get the stigmata right away out of it, it's not what you think it is. It's not the mother beep, 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 beep. It's actually where we spread peace. I try to show everybody what positivity can do to one person's life, and it is. It's trust me. I came from a very negative place, and positivity has been bringing me further and further. And now, with the help of MFers, we're actually expanding pretty well. But MFers actually means either a Mike's fan, Mike's friend, Mike's family member, or Mike's foe. Either way, we are all an MFer in one way or another. Now, we have little MFers that tune in. We get to teach little MFers. You tune in on a great day. This is our day of positivity. Every Monday and Wednesday when you tune in, I actually have a page I go to, and I read nothing but positive stories that are happening around the world. Excuse me, I am live. Sorry about the indigestion. But yes, every Monday and Wednesday we read nothing but positive stories that's happening around the world. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we sit and drink a spot of tea, honoring those all the tea drinkers out there, and we read some facts that we've come across. We try to teach everybody. And then every day we always try to make sure that we do this positive news in the history of that day and at least one positive story by the end of the show. So like I said, Mondays and Wednesdays, it's positive news. And yes, that's the guard dog. That's the guard dog. Mads, come. Come, baby. You going to come up? Come. No, you're going to stay down here. You're going to just bark at shadows. That's all right, buddy. Yes, that is our little guard dog. That is Medic. He does pop up here sometimes. You're going to pop up here, buddy. Come on. Oh, you're getting so big, bud. Going to say hi to everybody? See? Say hi to the MFers? No? Okay. Here, I'll put you back up, buddy. All right. I'm from Guelph. Wow. Yes, I'm from Guelph myself. Yes, we are live right here in Guelph. You may have heard of me. I actually ran for Mayor Guelph when I was 20 at the age of 20. Well, yeah, ran for Mayor Guelph when I was 20, so obviously at the age of 20 in 2000 of this beautiful city. And I keep coming back to the city. I love the city. It's a world city. It's a world city for a reason. Okay, are you comfy, Mads? Are you done? All right. So we're going to do some quick shout-outs here. Oh, hey, Katrina, look, Cat says hi. Cat says hi. Okay. All right, so let's see here. We got Jen Jofield. And what I'm doing right now, Jessica, this is your first time in here. These are shout-outs. All right, so we got Kelly Hyman. Now, see, actually, we'll take Kelly Hyman as an example. Kelly actually won a prize, but she also gets a shout-out. All you have to do is leave a single comment and a single reaction. It doesn't matter which reaction. Trust me, if you're angry with the stream, by all means, put the angry one down. As long as it's a reaction, your name is entered once. And if you leave a comment, your name's entered once as well. So you can have your name entered up to twice per stream. And it's from, right now, we are streaming from January 1st to January 31st. So it's not just while we're live. You guys can always go back if you are new here. We're on the 22nd. We got a whole bunch of streams that happened before. It's always once a day that we pop in. And we always try to get it around 8. I have brownish red hair, and you look familiar. I don't know. I'm the original MFer. But I don't know. I have a really unique name, too. A lot of people recognize me. Like I said, I have a nickname. Mayor. People call me Mayor Mike. I got the Baker. I just got a million nicknames. But yes, I've gotten around Guelph. I've walked around Guelph. I've driven around Guelph. I know a lot of people in Guelph. I'm a true Guelphite. I can't help it. But yes, like I said, we try to spread the peace, love, and positivity. That's what this is. This is how far MFers Live has become. I've gotten such passion about the MFers Live and how far it's going that this is a tattoo. See, look, it doesn't come off. Look, see, look. I don't want to tear it off my arm. But yeah, see, we got the peace. See, there's the peace symbol. See, we got the peace, then you got your love, and then you got your positivity. And if you add those three together, it's a winning combination. Yeah, probably. Yes, Guelph is, like I said, no matter where my life takes me in the future, I could say I win the lotto max, whatever. I'm always going to have a home in Guelph. This is my hometown. This is where my roots are. This is where I started everything. Like I said, and it'd be great, like I said, the end game of MFers Live is to try to create world peace. So if you look behind me, we actually have the sign, MFers Live, and 2018 is the year of PLP. And if you're wondering what the PLP means, it's the peace, love, and positivity. All right, you have yourself a great night too, Kelly, and thank you for tuning in. It's always great. Yes, and Ori, yes. Guelph, hopefully will be your home too one day in the future. When you get up here, that'd be great. Have Ori coming from the Philippines to come live in Guelph. Like I said, I love Guelph. I do. You know, I've had a lot of people sitting there going, you know, I don't like Guelph. I got to get out of Guelph. I've seen so many people leave this city and they come back. Well, yeah, even myself. Okay. If you guys go find the video, I don't have the video, but if I had the video, I'd actually like share it for you guys to see. But I'm actually on TV in 2000 when I stated that if Karen Furbridge won that year as mayor, I was leaving Guelph. I was gone. She won. I left Guelph. I moved to Laura. Nice, beautiful, small town. And then Mikey, my firstborn, was on his way, so we moved over to Fergus. But you know what? I still ended up coming back to Guelph because I love Guelph. It's great. But yes, I've always believed that the hippies had a great idea. You know, Woodstock and stuff, you know, yeah, far out, man, yeah. That piece is a great idea, but it didn't go as far as it should have. This should have became world peace right there. But they were surrounded by so much negativity. Now, we have so much negativity in this world that's happening right now. But with each of us banding together, we can make that negativity stop, turn it into a positive. Because you'd be surprised how strong your mind is. I always challenge everybody. You're in your first year of music at, wow, right on. University of Guelph, right on. Like I said, you can go check out, there's a movie, you can check it out on net. It's on Netflix. You can check it out on YouTube. It's called The Secret. And, you know, that's where I, you know, realized, well, and that's the thing, because I watched the document. It's kind of like a documentary, numerous times. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, positivity. And it wasn't until I actually hit the dark place in my life myself. And I'm just like, wow, like the world's coming crashing down. You know, I'm going to write my autobiography, you know, and people can know whatever. And it's when I was working on that. And it wasn't when I first started on it, because I was starting to type away, is when I actually went back and decided to write out, you know, point form everything. Then work on it, that I realized that all the positive times in my life, I was surrounding myself with positivity. I was thinking positive. And all the bad times that were happening, I was just surrounded by negativity. And I realized that there was a pattern. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's true. So I have stuck to that positivity key, trying to turn as much negative situations as I can into a positive situation. And I've gotten to have a blast over this short period of time. Working our kitchen for 6. All right, you have yourself a great night, Kat. Thanks for tuning in. Don't work too hard tomorrow. Some guy tried to add me to End MFers Love page, and a girl tried to add me to support MFers Live. Oh, all right. So now the End MFers Live page, there are currently no followers and there are no likes to that page. That was a former MFer who's very negative. And we've banned from MFers Live. So he decided that out of his rage and anger, that he would create End MFers Live. But it's not working for him. and he's having a really hard time in his life. There's nothing I can really do about it right now. I've tried to help him the best I could, but I had to let him go. There was way too much negativity. Yes, there is a girl that has, because she actually got the invite, because I've actually talked to her. She got the invite to go to End MFers Live. And she's like, this isn't right. So she created her own page to help support MFers Live, which is pretty cool. She's a fan of ours. She actually has a fan page, a fan group as well. So exactly, and it's very negative. It is. It's a whole issue of like I said, it was a previous guest that we used to have on, and through even when they were like on as a guest, very negative vibes were always being sent out by them. And I'm a pretty positive guy, and I try my best. And he decided to walk away. So I'm like, okay, you walk away. That's not a problem. We're always here to help whenever we can. And he just didn't like the attitude towards it. He didn't like the positive out to it. Because if you actually go check out the End MFers Live page, where he shares the post, well, he has a post where he shares MFers Live. And we actually have some MFers who retaliated. And they retaliated in their way of being positive. His name is mentioned in those comments. But like I said, we've kind of banned that MFer from being part of MFers Live right now because they were trying to see, is the girl Patricia? Yes, that's who would have created support MFers Live. Yes, that would be Patricia. She explained that this one was better, the better of the two. Yes. Like I said, there's a whole ordeal. Like I said, the negative MFer that was banned was just hurting a lot of people in the process and lying to a lot of people. So like I said, they were set free kind of thing. It's their retaliation. It's like, ooh, I'm going to end MFers Live. And I'm sorry. There's no ending MFers Live. MFers Live is its own thing. The MFers out there, you guys are the ones that make it what it is. Jello Jan, thanks for tuning in. Yes, like I said, as an MFer, we consider ourselves all one big family. It's what the MFer way we talk about. When I talk about the MFer way, it's okay to all the Canadian MFers. You know what I mean by the Canadian way of life. That's what we do. That's what I talk about when I talk about the MFer way. To anybody who's not Canadian, it's what the Canadians are known for. The hospitality, the politeness, looking there to help one another out, not looking for anything in exchange, just being good to one another and sending off the positive vibes. But yes, and like I said, Jessica, welcome to MFers Live. And hopefully you'll come back for more as well. Oh, we're getting pretty close. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to jump out right now. I'm going to go find one more positive story, and then I'm going to come back. So hopefully I don't lose everybody's comments. So Jessica, if you're still sitting there commenting, you might have to show them again, and I might have to type them again when I come back. But I do tend to, when I can't keep track of all the comments at the end of the stream, I do go back when it lets me, and I do read people's comments. All right, so we're going to go find another one here. All right, so this is actually from today as well. And like I said, I've noticed a lot more and more. We have a lot more and more positive stories that are happening. I've always tried to tell everyone, I don't watch the news on TV. I don't have cable. I don't use cable. It's pointless. But I don't like watching the news because, yes, you might get the occasional positive news story that's in there, but it's only a little small one. But it's all negative stories that you see on the news. So I tend to try to stay away from that. But this is where you guys tune in every Monday, Wednesday. You guys can always get some positive news. So this one is dated from, I say 18 hours ago. So disowned as a baby in Iraq. X Factor favorite Emmanuel Kelly to perform for you Tuesday at GNN live event. So born into war-torn Iraq and abandoned by his parents as a baby, Emmanuel was rescued from an orphanage by Mura Kelly, and brought to Australia for life-changing surgery. He's always dreamed of becoming a professional recording artist. He won the chance in 2011 when he appeared on The X Factor, and his rendition of Imagine moved the judges and thousands of people in the audience to tears and earned himself a standing ovation. So on Tuesday, Kelly will appear at the premiere of Good News Weekly Live, a free event in Los Angeles that will be streaming on the Good News Network Facebook page. So yes, another Facebook page, ladies and gentlemen. That will actually be tomorrow. So the GNN Facebook page, you guys can check that out. It'll be live tomorrow. The event is being presented and recorded for a podcast at the iconic music recording venue at 6365 Selma Avenue, now known as Liberate Hollywood. So you'll be able to watch Emmanuel Kelly perform some songs, get a lightning round of good news from GNN founder Gary Weiss-Corbly, enjoy an interview by producer Anthony Simondani for his Good Currency podcast that will delve into how the vocalists overcome such huge obstacles. So come on down to the free event Tuesday, January 23rd at 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Not Eastern Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen, Pacific Standard Time. And then there's the address. And then, like I said, there's a little article at the bottom. But yes, that'll actually be, I'm going to share that off for everybody. But yes, that will be live on a Facebook page tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty cool. Like I said, we started off using the Good News Network as a place that we're finding our good news. And then ever since then, we have found it has its own app, which is really amazing. And now it's going to be having its own live podcast tomorrow. So that's going to be pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to pop back in here because we're getting to be that time. All right, so hopefully I can get everybody's comments here. Let's see. If this is a safe place, I can tell you my real because Facebook didn't let me put my real name. It's Jessica, but not Jordan. That's my dad's last name. My legal name is Jessica Loretta Lorusso. That is pretty cool. To my father, I'm Jessica Meredith Jordan.
She's a Karate Kid.
Karate Kid. Lorusso? Is it? I wonder if it's spelled the same way. That's pretty cool. That is. I love your name. That's pretty cool. But just so you know, Jessica, we actually have we actually have some MFers that like Ori or Imagine. That's actually not her real name. We have several MFers who, like I said, your name is entered by your Facebook username. So we do have some like constables that have been put in here. But not everybody actually has their real name, but your name is entered by, like I said, your Facebook username. So yes, we're going to do some more quick shout outs here. So Mary, you were born on Halloween. That is awesome. That is great. To get away being dressed up on my birthday, that'd be awesome. I'm a summer baby. But that's really cool. All right, so we're going to do some more quick shout outs here because I'm supposed to do them earlier. All right, so we got Stephen Draper. Oh, Jesse, heck yes he is, and I'm throwing the poor guy around. Sorry, Jesse. We got Taylor Clark. We got a double for Taylor. There you go, Taylor. All right, and we got Mindy Fisher. Now, Jessica, just so you know, your name will be entered. This is your first time today, so make sure you get your comment and your reaction in, so your name will be entered for today's stream twice. And then when you have a chance, go make sure you check back out. You got the first, second, all the way up to the 21st. Make sure you get a comment reaction. And it doesn't have to be a big, huge comment. Like I said, you do a letter, a smiley face, whatever. As long as it's a comment reaction on every stream, your name will be entered twice. And we do have a bonus video, ladies and gentlemen. So when you go back to that January 1st episode, the January 1st show, we're like, oh, this is where it starts. Go back a little bit further. There's a December 31st / January 1st episode. Get a chance to get your name entered for twice there. And then we have, Kelly Timbers. At midnight. That's awesome. I was actually born 10 minutes to midnight. My mom used to always tease me growing up saying I was only allowed to have 10 minutes to celebrate my birthday. Anyway, we got Bobby Morrison. See, there's the Morrisons. See, we got the Morrisons, we got the Prouds, we got everybody from all over. It's great. We have Stefan Franchetti. All right, who we got else here? We got Gordon Cameron. So, yes, Jessica, Thank you for tuning in. It's always good to see new MFers popping in. And you know what, Jessica, you're new here. Like I said, we have 6 cups up for grabs. The draw will be February 1st. We got one of these. I got some autograph. We got some autograph CDs here from the Deadly Duo. Gavin Cole has autographed those for us. And we got from No Regrets Tattooing and Piercing. We got some hats from them guys. Like I said, we still got some more coming. And yes, this is totally non-profit, but our prizes are donations from either myself or other MFers, and they're all put in as prizes and handed out at the end of every month. And like I said, some months we'll start where we don't have anything, and we'll get like 3/4 of the month, and it's like, boom, we'll get all our prizes popping in at once. But yes, I'm very glad that you came in. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. And we are got to be that time, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So to the one out there, I know that you may watch, but you may not comment or react, which is all right. Always remembers your time. All right. And to all my MFers, I want you guys to know that you guys are needed. You guys are wanted. Okay. I don't want you guys to ever feel alone. You guys can always reach out to me anytime. You guys are ever having trouble, you guys can always reach out to me here on Facebook, through MFers Live, or through my own personal Michael Klotz account. You guys can also reach me on Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and Twitter. That's Michael J. Klotz 1. If you want, Jessica, if you go check out my YouTube page, Michael J. Klotz 1, there's a whole bunch of videos on there. Those aren't actually the MFers Live videos. Those are before the MFers Live became MFers Live. It's pretty interesting and fun to watch. In the C-section. Wow. I was actually born 2 months early. But yeah, so hopefully you'll come in and hang out with us again, Jessica. It was great to have you in here. We do have MFers from across Canada. We have MFers in the States, England, Australia, Algeria, out in the Philippines. We are kind of worldwide. It's pretty fun and amazing. Yes, so we're getting to that time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember, same MF for time, same MF for channel. Keep spreading the peace, love, and positivity. All right, remember, make sure you have your tea ready because tomorrow is our Tea Time Tuesday. We're going to have some new facts for you. We're going to be drinking and sporting our tea. All right, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. All right, so remember, keep spreading the peace, love, and positivity. Oh, and one more thing before I go, like always, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are tuning in right now or later on when it's a replay, not a problem. But if you're watching this very moment, I need you to remember one big important thing to me. Okay, I want you guys to remember something. You, yes, you matter. And if you're wondering, what's he doing? What's this? This is sign language for you matter. Just like this is sign language for the number 7. It's peace, love, and positivity. All right. So I will see you guys, and always remember that you guys matter. All right. See y'all later.